Hi, everybody. This is Rose of Sharon, and I'm back again with another book review. I just recently read Cassandra, Clare, and Wesley Chu's Eldest Curses, Book 1 of the Red Scrolls of Magic. And unfortunately, this one is woefully short. However, it revolves around one of my absolute favorite characters, which would be Magnus Bane. I still adore him. And he is dealing with the karma of a mistake that he made in his youth. So we all know that, yes, this is going to be extremely interesting, hilarious, and then very serious. So serious to the point that we think, oh my God, Magnus, what have you done? But I'm not going to give away the plot of the book. You're just going to have to read it for yourself. So I've started reading Eldest Curses, Book of the White. But like every Cassandra Clare book, this is just chock full of action, adventure, suspense, and the dread that something just absolutely colossal is going to occur. But I'm not going to get into it because I really don't want to spoil the story too much, but this is a really fantastic Alec and Magnus centered tale. And we rarely ever get to see the two as a unit. And it's this particular book where they are official. I mean, I think we Shadowhunter fans probably knew before that the two were an item. And that really isn't anything new as far as Claire is concerned. That's not old territory. It's old territory. But as a reader, I think it is very refreshing. And I think it's good that the LGBTQ have representation, as you know, all people should. And it's not something that's forced down your throat or given with an agenda. It's just there. It's a representative of just what love truly is. And I think that's how it should be done. And as an ally, I fully support that because I think love is love. I really don't have a lot to say about Red Scrolls of Magic, other than I wish it was longer, because I read Magnus Bane a long time ago when we're actually introduced to his character. We get glimpses of Magnus at first, and he's very mysterious, very kind of flamboyant character. And I love him because he reminds me of Elliot Wog and just the way that he is. There are a lot of similarities between the two characters. And he actually comes across like Elliot does, you know, very pretentious and kind of a narcissist. His ego is huge and just so many similarities between those two characters. That's probably why I love them both. And not only that, but both of them are exquisite dressers. Beyond that, I can't really say too much more about the Red Scrolls of Magic, but I will be extremely busy this week. I will be headed to the Livestock Music Festival, which I will be recording. So you will be able to see my videos either here or TikTok, Instagram, or you'll be seeing them on Facebook. So wherever you might be, you'll be able to see what I see. I am in the process of getting a studio ready, and I do realize that I'll be really bogged down with work in the studio, but it's my hope that I'm going to be able to get a lot of my writing out so people can actually enjoy it and savor it. And I got a character that I created not long ago who is part of the Genre Jumper series. And that was something I never knew I would come back to. It was just similar to my Quantum Leaper in my Lux series, which I think is probably one of the best things I've ever written. And Genre Jumper actually isn't that far behind. It's something I'm extremely satisfied with, and I love the flexibility and infinite possibilities that these characters allot. And from that in and of itself, I will actually be cosplaying as a character I created named Violetta Pleiades. And Violetta is a very she's an interesting character, and I love her because she comes into the Verba Enchantrix ability. It is something that she learns that she has, not something she's born with like Dulcinda has from the very beginning, because Dulcinda is actually born into her magical prowess, and Violetta has to learn it, and then she has to teach it to her children. But they learn how to hone their gift or gifts. And I always like that. It's very similar to any kind of superhero or Harry Potter. It's the inspiration I garnered from that at a young age, and a lot of other fantasy, sci-fi, steampunk, diesel punk, cyberpunk sort of narratives over time that I was just given inspiration by. But beyond that, I will be extremely busy. I need to get into Beastars because we're going to be integrating that into Sonic Universe. Underground, not Sonic Universe, excuse me, Sonic Underground. Actually, it is a universe because we have so many other universes that are franchises unto themselves that will be literally thrown into Sonic Underground. And it is true that we begin with what we're used to seeing with the Saturday morning version that's basically been melded into Sonic Underground, and it works so seamlessly. It's just, the way it should have been all along. It would have been far more successful, I think, had it been done in this way, but it wasn't, sad to say. It was just one of those Sonic cartoons that was just forgotten, sad to say, except in the comic books where they have Manic, but they never had Sonya. It was just Manic by himself, and it was a totally different narrative for Manic. We will be introducing the characters of Beastars, so in order to be more familiar with the characters in and of themselves, I thought, okay, I'll watch it. So I got that to watch. I've got Tropical Precure, which I'm still watching and loving, and I've got Young Justice, which I absolutely love, and there are bunches of new DC movies out, including Constantine, Constantine is my absolute favorite DC character other than Zatanna, or Shazam, and of course Wonder Woman. Those are my tops. Dr. Fate too. But I can't really say that much else other than just keeping all that up to date, and I'm going to be writing Upsicle finally. So yeah, super busy. So until next time, live long and prosper. Ciao, tutti.